start offensively with the kick return and the 91-yard drive. What was the difference between that first drive and the rest of the game?
Yeah, the second drive we drove down and then I got a penalty and then we're not able to recover from that. Just I think losing Camper was tough. Haven't had a guy when he's been out step up and really play the level he's played at and be able to make the plays that he's been able to make for our team, and that's been disappointing without question because we got to get that first down to get the momentum going, be able to maximize the tempo. And so this highly disappointed. The third quarter was just, I think, three and outs, not able to stay on the field. Defense took a ton of too many reps. Got them wore down a little bit, but they bowed up. They gave us a chance, and so, but just continue not to be able to execute well on offense is very disappointing.
Hey, Coach, on that opening kick return from Lucas, how much of a lift did that give the sideline to see a true freshman?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, we've talked about ad nauseum about how we need to start better, and doesn't get much faster than that with the opening play of the game and going 91 yards, however long the return was. It was a long one for a touchdown. He's a dynamic player. He's one of our most explosive guys. He's our fastest player on our entire team. He's one of the quickest guys. So just a really special talent without question. So got to continue to find ways to get him involved. But yeah, I thought it was a huge way to start the game on the road. Gets our sideline into it, gets their crowd, subdued a little bit, and that's how you want to start.
Sammy, go ahead.
Coach, Connor started the game off 10 for 10, kind of struggled down the stretch. Has there been thoughts of maybe putting in another quarterback, just change it up and spark that through?
Well, whatever we got to do to try and find a way to be more productive on offense, we got to look at every possible option. So that's there's no question. I mean, whatever it is, we changed some things up in the offensive line today, just trying to continue to change it. We changed our schedule up. We changed a lot of things this past week, trying to get a different outcome, different way of doing things. So we got to look at every possibility to make this team in position to win games.
Is that a position you'll be evaluating during the bye week?
Have to evaluate all of them for sure. Yes.
Hey, Coach, from a defensive standpoint, I know taking the ball away was an emphasis out of the Maryland game.
Yeah.
But once again, that didn't happen.
No.
What are some of the things you have to look at over the bye week?
Well, I think, you just go through, and I think some of those things are, you want to be able to bring pressure. Pressure creates those. We did have our hands on one. I thought we had a chance, and actually after the second opening drive for them, on that third down, we had a chance to get an interception. Did not come up with it. But, to me, it's just, sometimes they come in clumps. Sometimes they come in waves, and right now we're not getting them, which is hurting us. We're trying to, get those so we can set up our offense and not make them have to drive the length of the field. They have such a tremendous punter. He does a great job pinning you down, and that's something that we knew going in. And so, but just that's where the takeaways can shorten, fields for offense and give us a chance. So yeah, we do takeaway circuit every day. We're gonna keep doing it, team more, maybe do some more creative, try and find different ways to do that, to be able to get the ball out. But you also don't want to, compromise your tackling either. So, but bottom line is that takeaways are a huge part of our DNA, and we're not getting them right now.
Their running back seemed to get 3 or 4 yards after contact. Was that, he's a good running back, but is that something, you need to work on in the weight room, or is that just...
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a weight room piece to that, but also I think just our leg drive. I felt like that when we make contact, we got to accelerate our legs through the tackle, and that happened a few times. I saw exactly what you saw, and we hit him maybe a yard after they got past the line of scrimmage, and then they pushed for 3 or 4, or he'd spin out or whatever. So I still didn't think as a group, even though I've talked about before, tackling wasn't to our standard, but still defensively gave up 17 points. Should have been enough to give us a chance to win the game, and it was not.
Coach, I know you talked about Cam Jones' leadership at length. He was obviously here today, but as the game was going on there, did you see any of your other players really step up in a leadership role on the sideline?
Yeah, I think today I felt like that Noah Pierre and Taiwan Mullen really were doing a really good job of trying to keep the guys positive, and we had a lead most of the game until there at the end, and so felt like that they were doing a good job of that, and we need more of that. Obviously Cam's on the trip; he does a phenomenal job trying to get it. It's just different when you're not playing. I get that. So, but yeah, those guys to me stuck out as being leaders today.
Sammy, one more.
I know Cam Camper's a really good receiver, but what is the issue with finding somebody to fit into that role just a little bit?
Got to. I mean, to me, it's you can't just lose one guy and everything else, falls apart. And so to me, we got to find a guy in that same position that does the same things that he can do and be able to run the similar routes and be able to make the similar plays. Because they're obviously the coverages are, really designed for the position and things they're going to attack to that position. So he's obviously a very good player. And you lose good players, it makes it tough. But at the same time, somebody's got to step up. We had some drops again today from some other guys, and when the guys need to step up when someone else goes down, like a guy like Cam, we got to have somebody else in this place, just like we needed to in the past. And right now, no one's really done that. We need that to happen. It needs to happen right now.
All right, thanks, Tom.
Appreciate it. Have a great day. Delio.